Welcome to the third video in this, what became a three-part video series about the story you should never tell. If you missed the first two videos, take a look in your emails. It should be the two most recent videos I sent you. Watch those, and now you know. A, the story you should never tell is the one that makes you cry, and why, and B, how to get your emotional story to a place where you can tell it. And now, it's time to answer the question that comes next, which is, what do I do if, even after all the prep, I get choked up while telling the story? And I get it. It happens to the best of us. I have a story that I often tell at the end of my keynotes about my daughter, and I'll admit, twice it's happened that despite the fact that I've told that story hundreds of times, the story caught me off guard. My voice caught, my eyes started to burn. It happens. We're human. That's the beauty of storytelling. That is not an excuse, and crying is still wrong for all of the reasons I mentioned previously. It simply means you need to have a plan. If, even after all the telling and retelling I recommended, you happen to find yourself in the middle of a story and you're starting to get emotional and choked up about it on stage, here's your emergency action plan. First, stop. Do not say another word. Give your heart, your head, your voice, all a chance to catch up with each other. Then take a deep breath. Look down at the ground, look at the ceiling, and remind yourself who this story is really for. It is for them. It is not for you. You've already mastered this story. You have already worked through these emotions. You've already learned these lessons. You're not learning them as you tell the story. That part is already done. The learning is for them, which is why you need to be able to get to the end of the story so they can learn from you. Once you've paused, you've taken a breath, and you've reminded yourself of your relationship to the story and who it's really for, it's okay to proceed. This pause, this moment will answer the listener's question of, is he or she okay? Regaining your composure says, yes, I am fine. This is for you. Ultimately, I believe that yes, often our best stories are the ones that are the most difficult to tell. I've seen powerful men and women bring their audience to tears, and then after they leave the stage, when they are safely behind a curtain or back in their office with a closed door, they release any remaining emotion, a private acknowledgement of how far they've come and the impact that journey can make in someone else's life. But take a moment, breathe, remember who that story's for, and then proceed to tell it. That's it for the stories about, or the series about the story that you should never tell. I hope you tell your stories because I know they can change someone's life for the better.